Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Trainfest at State Fair Park is the country's largest operating model railroad show. So what does that mean if you love trains? It means you've got plans this weekend. Nothing provides a rush like trains, especially for kids. So this Saturday and Sunday, they're going to have a chance to take a ride, build their own model, and even play on wooden train tables and Legos. Pete Lakatos is a Trainfest committee member. He is here with Greg and Jane Blau, a Pewaukee couple so interested in trains that they have constructed a railroad completely with Lego bricks. And we have just a very small piece of it, but we're excited to show it to you. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for being here. Let's talk a little bit about trains, and they hold this incredible fascination for people. And you think about a locomotive and the rush that comes with seeing trains, but people love it on a smaller scale too.
They do. And one of the magic things about model railroading and trains in general is that every time you see one, it's something you notice. You can walk by a store window and ignore everything, but when you see a train moving, even if you only just notice it, you've noticed it. And when you pair that with imagination, sky's the limit.
Yeah, and this is actually the country's largest operating model railroad show in the whole country.
It is. 4 football fields. It's the entire expo center. It's a day's worth of walking events, 70-ish layouts. Kids can come run trains on a lot of them, get a chance at being the engineer. There's a make and take area for 2 different types of kits the kids can come do, ride on trains. The little Obi, the CN safety train, will be here this weekend starting tomorrow about noon, or riding on, yeah.
And this is a little safety train, you called it, right? And that's Saturday afternoon and all day Sunday at Trainfest. So kids who are going to be attending this show should be prepared to have their minds blown. Right?
Easily. And it doesn't matter what age the kid is. How about that?
Yeah, right? From really young all the way up.
Yeah.
They're also run and ride. They can run and ride the trains.
They can.
And this is something for kids 5 to 105. That's the thing. All train enthusiasts are welcome and will enjoy this incredible thing. And building their own model.
Absolutely. Yep. There's a water tank, a water tower. That's one of the kits that's being offered, and it's in a make-it-take clinic area that's set up for kids and to come and try their hands out and see what it can be like.
And then they take it home.
They do.
That's
they get
so
to keep
cute.
it.
And learning about, we just showed the Sioux line. People can find out more about that, learn about it, so it's very educational as well.
Yeah, we've started a new program a few years ago on historical displays and honoring and educating about area or regional or larger, maybe eventually layouts prototype railroads so we have this beautiful museum quality display that we have at the show.
I love that. We focus so much too on boys loving trains and it being so much about the guys, but there's actually an all-girls team from Tokyo that were the winners last year of this incredible railroad contest. Will some of those students be at Trainfest?
They will. They're here in town already, and it's an all-girls team, and all young women from Japan. They won a national contest. Their module will actually be displayed at Trainfest. It'll be part of a larger layout,
So neat. So that leads me to you, Jane. You love trains as much as your husband. I see the necklace that you're sporting.
Yes, it started out as, we had one kit with our oldest son, and it sat on a table for like a year, and my husband and him went to Trainfest, and they got excited about it, and so we started adding more and more trains and more models.
I just noticed your earrings. Can you put your hair behind your...
They are Lego.
They're Lego train earrings. So tell me about this unbelievable railroad that you have constructed completely of Legos.
Well, again, it started 25 years ago as a small layout on our dining room table, and it was there for a year, and I said, we have to get that off our dining room table. So we built a table in the basement.
Because where are you going to have Thanksgiving?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it just grew and grew. Now we're, some shows you can have as many as 8 tables of all Legos.
No way. No, this is, I know, a very small part of your overall railroad, but what are we looking at here?
Well, on our layout, all of our parts of our layout are either scratch built, we designed them and built them from scratch, or they are models from Lego. The castle proper is a model from Lego that Jane got me for Christmas last year, but the whole landscape base we designed from scratch and put the castle on the base.
Is it the Magic Kingdom?
Yes.
It is. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, that is incredible. I don't even know if people can tell how big it is and how impressive it is seeing it on TV. Who gets to enjoy what you build? How do you share it with people? Is it a family thing?
We go to a lot of shows during the course of a year, and we've been all the way on the East Coast and all the way on the West Coast. And it's fun. It's fun showing this to whoever wants to come and see it. The people around our displays are usually quite a few deep, and they all enjoy it.
That is so neat. And people be able to see you at Trainfest, ask you questions, because I think people are fascinated with how long you've been doing, been part of this hobby. It's more a little bit like a what?
It's an obsession. I call it a hobby turned obsession because.
Oh my gosh! Look at these pictures.
That's part of our display. You can tell we're Disney fans, so a lot of our buildings and creations have a Disney theme. They're modeled after buildings in Disney World and Disneyland.
Do you let kids just look at it, or can they actually play with it at Trainfest?
The models themselves are just basically to look at because nothing is glued together.
Okay.
As a true Lego person, you don't glue anything together.
Okay.
But we bring tons of boxes of just loose bricks, and we put them all out on tables, and we let the kids build whatever they want. Because it's hard to sit there all day and not touch anything.
Good for
So we
you.
let them build.
That's so nice. Thank you so much for bringing this in for us to look at. Great talking to you about a wonderful event. If you love trains, you got to get out this Saturday and Sunday to State Fair Park because Trainfest is going on. Again, you can find out more by going to trainfest.com. Discount tickets are available until midnight tonight. Okay, till midnight tonight.